Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to talk about a few travel tips that can not only save you money, but allow you to spend more time in the parks. If you're new here, on this channel we talk about all things Halloween, Harry Potter, and theme parks. If that's something you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Click.
When we visit Universal, we always fly to the parks. And one of the things that we have noticed is that the flights that are really early in the morning and really late at night tend to be the cheapest.
Not only is booking those early and late flights going to save you money, but another aspect of this is booking well in advance. Flights can change drastically in price in just a few days. We have had plenty of trips planned, had the hotel at a cheap rate, had great weather, just completely not happen because of how expensive flights have gotten. We fly almost exclusively to Southwest.
Not a sponsor.
And we've seen flights get up to $400, $500, even $600, making the flights themselves more expensive than the entire vacation. And we just can't justify that. Another thing to keep in mind is Orlando is not only a popular destination because of their amazing theme parks, but they hold a lot of conventions. Thanks a lot, doctors.
Orlando is also a really popular airport for people that are going on cruises, and that just adds to all the traffic.
So make sure to book as far in advance as possible, and if it fits your schedule, always keep in mind those early and late nonstop flights.
If you're a mom with children or a night owl that just doesn't want to get on a flight at 5 in the morning, our advice to you would be to book the late night flight the night before.
If you are arriving late, there's no reason to spend $300 or $400 on a hotel when it's just a bed to sleep in. So one of our strategies is when we are taking that late flight, we will book our first night in one of the cheaper hotels. We'll wake up the next morning before the parks open, go over to the Premier Hotel, say we're staying at the Hard Rock, and we'll check in there. Your rooms might not be ready, but they will go ahead and give you your express pass and you can go enjoy your day in the park. We all love saving money. Who doesn't? But if you're anything like us, one thing we like more than saving money is spending more time in the parks. And what we have discovered is that these early and late flights basically give you a free extra day in the parks. I say free loosely because it is time that you're already paying for in the parks. You're just not taking advantage of it.
Most people like to fly into the parks about midday, and then when they're leaving, they book a flight for around noon so they get home at a decent time. They gotta leave for the airport at about 10 a.m. and they miss out on a lot of time at the parks.
Something we do almost exclusively is we book the latest flight possible on our day of departure. You can get flights sometimes as late as like 10 o'clock. So you're gonna get that entire last day in the parks, and then you get to head to the airport. If you couple that strategy with, say, the early flight when you're arriving, you're basically getting 2 days free in the park. Once again, I'll say it's not free, but it's time that people generally just don't take advantage of. If you're staying at one of the premier hotels, remember, like we've talked about in previous videos, your express pass is good for the day that you arrive and the day that you leave. So if you leave, like Anna said, at 10 o'clock, you're not using the express pass that last day, and you've basically paid for it because it is considered part of the price of those hotel rooms.
This strategy is extremely useful when you're talking about short weekend trips. Maybe you have Monday off and you're wanting to take a little 3-day vacation to the parks. So if you fly in midday Saturday and leave midday Monday, you essentially get a day and a half at Universal. But if you book that early flight Saturday morning and then you book a late flight Monday night, as late as possible if you have work, you're essentially doubling your time in the parks by getting all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and pretty much all day Monday in the parks.
And it's the exact same price. You're paying for that time anyways. I don't know why you wouldn't take advantage of it. Alright guys, that does it for today's video. We just love being in the parks so much that we wanted to share some tips and some strategies to help you stay in the parks as long as possible. Leave us a comment in the comment section and tell us how long you think the perfect trip is to Universal.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. You can hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you get an alert every time we post a new video.
Thanks for watching.